Hey everyone, it's Blaine Cruse, your local real estate expert advisor with another video. Everyone wants a hot deal, so today I want to talk about how to find bank foreclosures and distressed sales. For those who have the ability or desire to work with a home that is, in most cases, less than perfect, foreclosures and distressed sales represent some of the hottest deals out there. If you want to locate distressed properties, the first thing you have to understand is that most people will not usually advertise their home as a distressed property unless they are absolutely desperate to unload their home. Homeowners especially don't think in those terms, and a lot of real estate agents might be hesitant to identify certain homes that way out of fear of devaluing the property, even if listing it as such is the best thing to do. As a buyer, you're looking for motivated sellers with properties they either no longer want or can't handle. We're talking about properties with delinquent taxes, delinquent mortgage payments, properties that are legally obligated to be sold due to bankruptcy or divorce settlements, properties being sold out of probate, or bank-owned properties. The majority of homes that are sold as distressed, especially foreclosures, pre-foreclosures, and short sales, are going to be sold through a real estate agent. Most organizations that have access to these types of properties are not real estate brokerages and either can't or don't want to be engaged in the job of selling homes. This holds especially true when you take into consideration that there would be a huge conflict of interest when an organization like a bank is selling a home which they foreclosed on. With all of this said, your best bet is to find a real estate agent who has priority access to all the great deals that come up in your marketplace. This is the best place to go to get bank foreclosures and distressed sales. If you're adventurous, however, there are some places you can look online to locate some sweet deals and then contact your agent to have them help you secure the property at the best possible price, terms, and conditions. Here's how you would locate various types of distressed sales in your area. Remember, buying homes like these come with a lot of pitfalls that could cost you a whole lot of money. Be sure to consult with a knowledgeable agent who can help you navigate the home purchase so you don't make a bad investment. First, let's talk about properties with delinquent taxes. This one is fairly straightforward. If you can find the local tax assessor's website, you can find these types of deals. To pinpoint your search, you might need to Google for whichever city tax assessor or whichever county tax assessor. Also remember that every tax assessor's website is built differently, so they could be in different locations on the site depending on the site. But the vast majority of them, especially ones in densely populated areas, have lists of tax delinquent properties that you can download and examine. Next, there are properties with delinquent mortgage payments. The best deals in this category are the properties that are right on the verge of foreclosure because the sellers are often the most motivated. In just about every state, you can find an official publication of these houses by Googling for the county legal notices. You can even find reliable, easy to understand listings at various websites. Then there are the properties that must be sold by law. The sooner you familiarize yourself with the county's legal notices, the closer you are toward the locating easy to find distressed properties. While not every county across the United States is legally obligated to post notices of bankruptcy or divorce, every county is required to announce when and where properties that are being auctioned are being auctioned. The same legal notices that cover foreclosure auctions also announce properties being auctioned for bankruptcy or divorce. Unfortunately, the data and information isn't quite as easy to locate and browse as they are for foreclosure listings. One option is to build relationships with local bankruptcy and divorce attorneys so that they call you when they come across a motivated seller. Next is properties sold out of probate. Buying probate deals are great when you can get them, but the court system does not make it easy. For instance, with some courts, you can't make an offer on a probate property without putting a deposit down, and that deposit is non-refundable, whether you end up with the property or not. The only two instances where you would get your deposit back are if the court rejects your bid for legal reasons or if you're outbid. For example, should you bid on a probate sale and then find out from the home inspector that the home is falling apart, you're still out that deposit either way. Needless to say, this makes probate houses a significant risk for any home buyer, even if they have deep pockets. Also, it can take a long time. 4 to 6 months is realistic, which includes you being required to take many steps where in the end, you could still not wind up buying the property. If you're not swayed otherwise at this point, there are a number of companies that harvest probate leads and sell them. Finally, there are bank-owned properties, aka foreclosures. Bank-owned properties aren't just distressed, they've already been foreclosed upon. Many of them sit empty, costing the companies that own them money. As a buyer of these types of homes, you need to know that 100% of them are sold as is. So if you don't have a good reason to be confident that a particular home is a solid opportunity, you may want to avoid it altogether. There are a number of sites on the internet where you can find them, but remember, all bank-owned properties are all listed by real estate agents. Finding a distressed property worth making a bid on isn't an if, it's a when. They are always available to buyers who are looking for them. The important thing is to make sure that the distressed sales you're looking at are not only worth it, but in line with what you can handle. Go online and do your research. Most importantly, when you do find one, get in touch with a qualified real estate agent who can guide you through the process of buying one. Doing that will save you a lot of time, money, and headaches for sure. If you'd like priority access to all the bank-owned properties in the area, or to get a qualified agent who can help you get access to all the best bank foreclosures and distress sales in the area, just reach out to me. You can find all my contact information at my digital business card at www.blainecruse.pro. Thanks for watching, and remember, with Blaine Cruse, extraordinary comes standard.